The mirror flickered under the bathroom's dim bulb as Sarah traced a trembling finger over her forearm. A faint shimmer pulsed beneath her skin, like starlight trapped in her veins. It wasn't makeup, wasn't lotion. It was alive, spreading, glowing. Her breath caught as she leaned closer, the reflection showing a stranger's arm, etched with fractal patterns that seemed to hum with purpose. This wasn't just a rash. This was something else, something that would unravel her life. One small decision, to show it to a doctor, would plunge her into a mystery that left experts speechless and her world in pieces. Could your own body betray you in a way no one could explain? This is Sarah's story, a descent into the unknown where her skin became a battleground, and the truth was more terrifying than anyone could imagine. Are you ready to uncover what lies beneath? Sarah was 28, a graphic designer who turned chaos into art in her cluttered apartment. Surrounded by sketches, half-dead plants, and the soft hum of her laptop, her life was simple. Coffee brewed in a chip mug, a morning jog to the park, sketching ideas for clients while the city buzzed outside. Her skin? Never a thought. Clear, unremarkable, just there until it wasn't. One morning, brushing her hair, she noticed a shimmer on her forearm, no bigger than a quarter, glinting like a fish scale. She rubbed it, expecting it to smudge away. It didn't. It pulsed, a soft glow that flickered and vanished when she blinked. Weird, she muttered, shaking it off. But it stuck with her, a quiet unease that followed her through the day. Days passed, and the shimmer spread, forearms, neck, catching light in ways skin shouldn't. Sunlight made it dance. Office fluorescence made it hum. It didn't hurt, didn't itch, but it felt wrong, like her body was keeping a secret. Mirrors became traps, her reflection showing ripples of light, as if her skin was moving on its own. She scoured the internet. Eczema? Psoriasis? Allergies? She tried creams, diets, even a detox tea that tasted like regret. Nothing worked. The shimmer crept up her shoulders, glowing faintly in the dark, like a creature from the deep sea. Sleep slipped away, replaced by night staring at her arms, feeling a warmth that shouldn't be there. She started avoiding her favorite cafe, afraid someone would notice the glow through her thin shirts. Her first doctor, Dr. Ellis, barely glanced at her. Mild dermatitis, he said, scribbling a prescription. Stress does funny things. Relax. Relax? Her skin was glowing, and he was prescribing deep breaths? The steroid cream did nothing. The shimmer reached her chest. She hid it under long sleeves, even in summer's heat, dodging questions from coworkers. Isolation crept in a heavy weight. Her best friend, Mia, noticed. "You okay, Sarah?" she asked over coffee, her eyes searching. Sarah forced a smile, tugging her cardigan lower. "Just tired," she lied. But Mia's worry lingered, a reminder she couldn't hide forever. She stopped going to art meetups, her sketchbook gathering dust as fear took over. The shimmer wasn't subtle anymore. It was a rebellion, her body turning traitor. At night, she traced the glowing patches, now on her torso, seeing fractal patterns like circuitry. Beautiful, terrifying, not her. She started journaling, scribbling her fears, hoping words could make sense of it. One evening, alone, she broke. On her bathroom floor, tears fell as she stared at the glow creeping up her neck. "What's happening to me?" she whispered, her reflection a stranger's, her skin a canvas of unnatural light. She thought of her mother, who'd always said, "You're stronger than you know." But this was beyond strength. She couldn't ignore it anymore. She needed answers, no matter what it cost. Why was her body doing this? What was it hiding? Could she ever feel like herself again? Sarah's life became a mission. She took leave from work, her savings draining with every specialist visit. Each appointment was the same. She'd reveal her glowing skin. The doctor would frown, order tests, blood work, biopsies, allergy panels, and promise answers that never came. One suggested a fungal infection. The antifungals made her sick. Another blamed an autoimmune issue. Immunosuppressants did nothing. Bills stacked up, frustration heavier than ever. She moved out of her apartment to save money, crashing on Mia's couch. But even Mia didn't know the full truth. Sarah kept her sleeves long, her secret heavier each day. Was she imagining this? Was it all in her head? But her phone's photos, glowing in the dark, told the truth. She documented everything. Videos of the glow shifting under LEDs, dimming in candlelight. She joined online groups, searching for anyone with similar symptoms, but found only rare skin disorders, none that glowed. Isolation tightened its grip. She stopped calling her parents, afraid they'd hear the fear in her voice. Was she losing her mind? Then, a lifeline. A friend mentioned Dr. Patel, a dermatologist known for strange cases. Sarah drove 3 hours, hope fragile but fierce. Dr. Patel listened, under a UV lamp. Her skin lit up the room, fractal patterns glowing like a star field. His face paled. "This is unprecedented," he whispered, ordering a biopsy with cutting-edge imaging. He asked her to stay nearby, sensing the urgency she felt in her bones. Waiting for results, Sarah holed up in a cheap motel, poring over medical journals. She found nothing human that glowed like this, only bioluminescent sea creatures. The glow now spared only her face, its warmth constant, unnerving. She started sketching again, drawing the patterns on her skin, trying to make sense of them. They looked like maps, like messages, but what? When Dr. Patel called her back, his voice was heavy. "We found something," he said, showing her microscope images. Her skin cells held crystalline structures, organic but not human, growing, weaving into her tissue like circuitry. "It's not a disease," he said. "It's something else." Her heart pounded. Something else? What did that mean? Was it alive? Was it controlling her? Dr. Patel sent her to a research hospital. Tests piled up, MRIs, CT scans, spectroscopy. The crystals emitted harmless radiation, spreading fast. Sarah felt like a lab rat, but she pushed through, driven by the need to know. In a late-night meeting, Dr. Nguyen, the lead researcher, showed her a 3D model of her cells. The crystals weren't just growing. They were communicating, sending electrical signals. "Your skin's like a living circuit," she said, voice trembling. The doctor's faces mixed awe and fear. Sarah wasn't just a patient anymore. She was a mystery, a puzzle no one could solve. What were these crystals? Why her? And what were they trying to say? Could she trust her own body anymore? The diagnosis was unthinkable. The crystals were an organic compound, named Luminara by the team. Not a pathogen, not a mutation, a symbiotic organism, alive, growing, using Sarah's skin as its home. It emitted light, signals, forming a network with a purpose no one understood. Dr. Nguyen said Luminara was rare, dismissed in history as anomalies. Its crystals reacted to light, emotions, stress brightened the glow, calm dimmed it. But the real shock? Its composition matched meteorite traces, suggesting an extraterrestrial origin. Sarah might have inhaled a fragment, maybe in water or air. Her body wasn't just hers anymore. It was a hybrid. She remembered a camping trip months ago, drinking from a stream. Could that have been it? The thought chilled her. Extraterrestrial? It felt like a movie, but her glowing skin was real. The implications hit hard. Her body, a bridge to something unknown. "We don't know what Luminara wants," Dr. Nguyen admitted. "It's not hurting you, yet, but we don't know its goal." Sarah's life crumbled. The glow covered her face, making her a living constellation. Media dubbed her the glowing woman, spawning wild theories. She moved to a secure hospital wing, monitored constantly, feeling like a specimen. But she clung to her sketches, her identity, drawing the patterns that now defined her. Her journal became her anchor, filled with questions. Was she still human? What did Luminara want? The team found Luminara responded to her emotions, suggesting symbiosis. They tried light therapy, electromagnetic pulses. Nothing slowed it. Surgery was impossible. Luminara was too entwined. Sarah missed her old life, her apartment, friends, art. But she found purpose, letting the team document her case, starting an anonymous blog. Messages from others with rare conditions gave her strength. A breakthrough came. Luminara's signals mimic neural patterns, like a second nervous system. Was it sentient? Calling out to something beyond? Sarah wrestled with her body as a beacon, broadcasting to the unknown. She started meditating, learning to dim the glow, reclaiming some control. The hospital became home, the team her family, but uncertainty loomed. Would Luminara change her more? No answers, only hope for understanding. Sarah's story isn't over, but it's a beacon of human strength. Her glowing skin, once a nightmare, became her defiance, proof that even the unknown can't break you. Scientists still chase Luminara's secrets, its cosmic origins a puzzle for the ages. Sarah's blog sparked a community, people sharing their own battles, finding solace in her courage. She's not just a glowing woman. She's Sarah, who faced a body turned alien and chose to fight for meaning. Her message lingers. Our bodies may shift, but our will to adapt, connect, endure defines us. Look in the mirror. What makes you you? And if it changed tomorrow, would you fight like Sarah?